The rumor cycle around Nikon's next flagship has reached a point where it feels less like casual speculation and more like a coordinated wave of expectations. At the center of it all is the Nikon Z9 II, a camera that, if the leaks are even partially accurate, could represent one of the most significant shifts Nikon has ever attempted in its professional lineup. The original Nikon Z9 already changed the perception of what a mirrorless flagship could do, but the Nikon Z9 II is being discussed in a completely different category, not an upgrade, but a redefinition. Much of the current excitement started building as early 2026 supply chain hints and prototype chatter began pointing toward a major internal overhaul rather than a simple refinement. Instead of focusing on incremental improvements, the Nikon Z9 II is rumored to introduce a new generation of stack sensor technology combined with cinema-level video integration influenced by red digital cinema. That alone has been enough to push the camera into constant discussion among photographers and filmmakers alike. At the heart of the rumors is a redesigned full-frame stack sensor, still in the 45 to 46 megapixel range, but dramatically improved in readout speed. The most repeated claim is that the Nikon Z9 II sensor could be up to 3.5 times faster than the one used in the original Z9. On paper, that kind of leap would have immediate real-world consequences. Faster readout means reduced rolling shutter, cleaner motion capture, and significantly improved responsiveness in both photography and video modes. Rather than moving to a global shutter system, Nikon is reportedly pushing stack CMOS design further than before. The goal appears to be achieving near-global shutter behavior while maintaining the dynamic range advantages of traditional sensor architecture. If successful, this would allow the Nikon Z9 II to handle fast action scenes with minimal distortion while still preserving highlight and shadow detail in challenging lighting conditions. One of the more interesting implications of this speed increase is flash synchronization. Early leaks suggest the Nikon Z9 II could achieve sync speeds around 1/722nd, which would be a meaningful improvement for studio photographers and controlled lighting setups. While not a headline feature for casual users, it becomes extremely important in commercial, fashion, and product photography workflows where precision timing matters. Another rumored highlight is the introduction of ISO 32 as a base sensitivity option. This would give photographers more control in bright environments and improve tonal smoothness in highlight-heavy scenes. Lower base ISO values are often associated with higher perceived image quality, especially in landscape and studio photography, where maximum dynamic range and clean tonal transitions are essential. If accurate, this would push the Nikon Z9 II closer to medium format behavior in certain controlled shooting scenarios. Powering all of this is expected to be a next-generation X-speed image processor, widely referred to in leaks as a major leap beyond the current generation. This processor is believed to be responsible not just for faster performance, but for enabling entirely new shooting capabilities. Nikon appears to be targeting a system where speed, intelligence, and processing flexibility all work together rather than separately. One of the most talked about upgrades tied to this processor is burst shooting performance. The Nikon Z9 II is rumored to support full-resolution RAW capture at up to 60 frames per second. Even more extreme is the possibility of 120 frames per second in DX crop mode, also with RAW support. If this turns out to be true, it would represent a massive advantage for sports and wildlife photographers who rely on capturing precise, unpredictable moments in real time. The key difference compared to previous generations is that these extreme burst speeds would not be limited to compressed formats. Instead, the Nikon Z9 II is expected to maintain full RAW flexibility, meaning every frame in a burst sequence could be edited with full post-production control. That alone would dramatically change how professionals approach high-speed shooting scenarios. However, the biggest shift in conversation is happening on the video side, where the Nikon Z9 Mark II is rumored to take a significant leap forward thanks to Nikon's acquisition of Red Digital Cinema. This partnership has created strong expectations that Red Cinema technology will begin appearing directly inside Nikon's flagship bodies. According to leaks, the Nikon Z9 Mark II may support 12-bit R3D RAW video recording, bringing Red-style workflows into a mirrorless hybrid system. Alongside this, the camera is expected to feature 8.3K open-gate recording in a 3:2 aspect ratio at up to 60 frames per second. Open-gate recording is particularly valuable for filmmakers because it uses the full sensor area, allowing greater flexibility for reframing, stabilization, and multiple aspect ratio outputs in post-production. If these features are accurate, the Nikon Z9 Mark II would move far beyond traditional hybrid camera boundaries. It would begin to overlap with cinema cameras in terms of workflow capability, offering tools that were previously reserved for dedicated video systems. This is where the idea of a mini-red hybrid system comes from, as the integration would bring cinema-grade RAW video into a portable mirrorless form factor. In addition to RAW video, Nikon is also rumored to be introducing new LUT-based color tools designed to enhance both stills and video output. These film simulation profiles would allow creators to achieve more cinematic looks directly in camera, reducing the need for heavy color grading in post-production. Combined with improved autofocus and subject tracking, the system is expected to be far more capable in fast-moving production environments. Autofocus itself is also expected to receive a major upgrade. While the original Z9 already marked a significant improvement in Nikon's tracking performance, the Nikon Z9 Mark II is rumored to introduce more advanced AI-driven subject recognition. This could include better prediction models for motion tracking, improved eye and face detection, and more reliable performance in complex lighting or fast action scenes. And that is why it continues to dominate attention. Not because it is confirmed, but because it represents a possibility, one where the next generation of cameras may no longer belong to just one category at all.